Welcome to the Future of Customer Experience series with Accenture Interactive. I'm here with Jason Ross to talk about commerce and customer service. So Jason, how is the power balance shifting between consumers and organisations, and how do businesses need to respond to that to strengthen their relationships?
One of the biggest changes that we've seen is that consumers are coming to expect convenience from brands a lot more today than they ever have. They'll select brands based on how convenient it is to both browse products, buy products, and actually also how they consume those products or services. For organisations, what that means is that they need to be able to change and sometimes break outside of some of the traditional silos that we see. And that's where we've seen some of the businesses struggle to be able to do that quick enough to meet expectations of the consumers.
What technologies and innovations are you seeing that are allowing brands to improve their digital services?
There are many things that were cutting edge just a year ago today starting to become more mainstream. So if we talk about things like artificial intelligence, then these are things that are now being integrated into a lot of services that brands provide customers to service their needs. If we look to Silicon Valley, I think you can see a lot of new and emerging interesting things happening there, particularly around things like last mile delivery. The founders of Skype, who have recently launched Robbie, who will deliver products in an automated way to that last mile right to your doorstep. So pizza delivery by drone to your door.
How are you seeing that play out with a client?
Yes, I could talk about many. The question is how long you have, really. I think a great example is typically clients will come to us and ask us about their commerce briefs or their commerce problems. And our starting point is always to ask, what is the customer problem or opportunity that you're trying to build on? One such client, we're in the middle of a global rollout of their e-commerce solution. And outside of obviously just the standard website, we're talking to the customer about how that extends to consumers in an omni-channel way. So how do they deliver and fulfill their products, not just through an online store, but leveraging physical networks as well. We've been using our innovation labs there to really start prototyping ideas, and a couple of those have started to be launched into market now to allow customers to experience endless aisle functionality in physical environments.
Accenture Interactive talks about supercharging digital experiences. What are some of the best ways a CMO could do that?
At Accenture Interactive, we believe that the right way of doing that is to really focus on the customer. So as a starting point, to map out your customer's experience and to try and identify not just where the pain points might exist, but where the opportunities exist to provide a cutting-edge new type of service or product to them. Through the companies that we acquire and through the services that we offer, companies like Fjord, we have the right sort of process and methods that allow us to really rapidly get to points where we can ideate and prototype ideas with those clients to really figure out what does work and what doesn't.
Thank you so much for your time, Jason.
Thank you.
And if you want to hear any more about commerce and customer services, you can click on the link below.